Elio guys, and welcome back. In today's video we have the developers notes for April 2022. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get right into it. Alright, Mr. Dongjin Lee, what do you have for us today? Or shall I say for this month here? Not even scrolling down, I can already see it. This is what people have come for. This is what we've been waiting for. The One-Eyed Sage Odin and her exclusive trinket / ultimate evolution. And I'm assuming this is Dark Odin. I could be wrong. Maybe it's Dark or like the water one. But she looks freaking great. I think she looks awesome here. I am hoping to see that the 3D model also delivers in making her look awesome. Because there's some things, especially like Pokemon, where certain Pokemon look great in their 2D version, but as soon as you translate them over to 3D, they look like just utter caca. So I am down to see what she looks like here. It also says we get to meet her infallible spear Gungnir, which we already know that she has that, but in its more powerful form. And even though it probably won't happen, I said it before in a previous video that I do hope some of the Odins get reworked. Like Light Odin in the past had gotten a rework which benefited her. All she had to do was have her skills switch. And I'm not saying that Light Odin is meta now, but she is a lot more usable than what she was before. The same thing needs to happen to Dark Odin. Something needs to be done with Dark Odin. In my opinion, Fire Odin needs a big change too. And I think arguably like wood and water are fine how they are, but you know, at least Dark and Fire I think need to be changed with the Ultimate Evolution being introduced. Is that going to happen though? Probably not. Moving forward though, we do have 4 times speed for battle modes. And this is included for some battles, including adventure, so that is awesome. In addition, you can enjoy the game faster as gem / equipment enhancement speed has been double compared to previous. So it looks like they're trying to make things faster for us, which I think is a very, very good thing. Albeit the game is like, what, 5 years old by now? 4 or 5 years old, and we're just now getting these features? I don't know what goes on there, but at least things are improving. It may be super slow, but it's still an improvement. And it says, in the case of battle speed, it's improved to use up to 4 times speed, as we have been tested internally to see if it would be possible to set a faster speed than ×4, but frequent crashing occurred in some devices, and we've seen a possibility that various problems may occur if the speed is increased more. I understand it's just a stability problem, it seems, with some devices that may be a little bit archaic. You know, obviously that higher speed may not be an option for you. And for the same reason, above you can use up to 3 times speed for region / dimension defense, which are basically faster than normal battles. Understandable. Titans crashes anyways, at least for emulator users. For people with cell phones, doesn't matter, because you guys should be running into little to no issues, because that's what the game was designed for. Dimension defense improvements, clan challenges, and emblems will be added. I think that's cool. I think it's cool. I don't honestly pay attention to any clan challenges or emblems or anything. I just go over there, I do a clickety, do dimension defense, hit my auto select, run it. Titans, already have my Titan team set up, I just run it, and then I'm just out of there. But that is cool if you are into it. There's also the display of exposed weakness or exposure weakness. So improvements have been made so that the test weakness struck is displayed on an Astromon that has been affected by the amplified damage effect by exposing their weakness. It is now easier to see which Astromons receive the amplified damage effect by exposure weakness in region defense. So I think that's another good way to kind of gauge what mons are acting and what mons are benefiting from the exposed weakness. So I think this is a very positive change, and it's something that I honestly just never thought of, because I always looked and prayed to the gods and looked at my damage at the end of a Titans round, for example, in practice, to kind of see what Astromon is taking the exposed weakness. So I think that's very nice to have, like a visual cue of what's going on there. There's also the SP reduction in Apex battles. To all my people out there doing Apex battles, this goes out to you guys. The SP reduction at the end of the battle has been removed, so Apex battles will now be, so hopefully things will go a lot smoother with that. Moving on, other improvements. It looks like we now have a variant option to see our variant Astromon. So before you Super Evo them, you can take a look at their variant style. Okay, Okay. Moreover, the Ultimate Evolution tab has been added to the user profile, and Astromon and Expedition are unable to be selected when choosing the Astromon to store in storage. That makes sense. And it looks like that's pretty much it. In addition to the above information, feedback received from masters and discussed internally matters will be gradually added to future updates. They don't say what they're talking about here, but yeah, this developer's note is short and sweet, but the main gist of it though is that we're finally getting Odin. To me, still to this day, I am just kind of like taken back by the fact that Arthur and Purse came out first as the Ultimate Evolution mons, and then Odin, which is one of the contract mons, which is one of the 3 mons that all players have access to when they begin their MSO journey, is just now coming out now. I mean, I understand with her release here, like what, 7 months later, it may be a little bit more or a little bit less than that, but I understand with her release here that it's more so water under the bridge. But to me, it's just really, really bizarre and weird that they decided to do that choice. Like, instead just make Purse come out now, and we could have already had our 3 contract mons. But we'll just have to see if she's good or not. I'm hoping that she isn't literally like what they did with Seiren, where they introduced a super evolution but did nothing to change Seiren, because Seiren is literally one of the worst super evolutions in the game. One man's opinion though. Feel free to leave in the comments below about what you guys are excited about, especially if it's for baby girl Odin. I'm praying for some possible changes. Is that going to happen as I stated before? Probably not, but yeah, that's pretty much it, you guys. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.